What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So we just got another super mega hit on Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet. Apparently the entire script was leaked. The entire story plot was leaked for the game, and you want to take it with a pinch of salt. That's absolutely fine. We're going to talk about this in detail on this video. So if you don't want to be spoiled, of course, I would highly recommend you guys to not watch the contents of the video. But if you don't care and you want to see it anyway, which is pretty damn interesting, to be honest, the way they want to build it up, let's just go for it, guys, because this is a hell of an interesting. So first and foremost, how did this even happen? So, plot and gameplay details revealed below was sent to a handful of gaming journalists, allegedly. The most notable one including Jason Schreier, but they are debating whether or not to share it. The leaker is supposedly a disgruntled Naughty Dog staff employee member who hates the direction the company is going as. Druckmann gets more powerful and influential, which is what I'm saying, right? My friend in an exclusive gaming journalist Discord server sent me this summary of the leak. So this person received the leak from one of his friends who was in a journalist Discord server, which was where that were circulating effectively. And here we have the entire leak. So guys, again, we're gonna start off this. This is the original link, which is this one here. Let's go for it because it's just very, very damn interesting. So first and foremost, let's go. The player character, Jordan, was a member of the Five Aces, a band of notorious criminals. The leader, Luis, disappeared without trace, causing the five to drift apart. The reason for Jordan's shaved head, this is just absurd. The absurd reaction to which Naughty Dog fully expected is to serve the hiding of her identity, as she is a wanted criminal. I mean, let me get this straight. So you have super high advanced technology of spaceflight, and do you think that you can hide your identity by just shaving your hair, when obviously they're going to have like face scan, iris recognition, fingerprint recognition, AI patterns recognition? I mean, come on, give me a break. Shaving your hair does not protect you or your identity from the law enforcement in space. I mean, this is just ridiculous. But anyway, let's continue. Jordan works as a bounty hunter purely as a means to find her former partners, particularly Luis, who she sees as a father figure. Okay? Kumail Najinai plays Colin, the comic relief of the crew. The tutorial and opening mission is on Semperia's moon, leading to Jordan chasing Colin in space. An important note from the leak is that there will be no space combat, which is quite disappointing. That turns out to be the case. The fermentation segment is a cutscene. It's 100% a cutscene. That's it. So pretty disappointed on that, to be honest. So the whole action is going to be happening on one single area, one planet or two planets effectively. So that's it, right? What else we have here? As they fly into Semperia's atmosphere, an EMP wave disables both ships, so we're going to have two locations. The tutorial is going to be on the moon of Semperia, and then they will fly to the actual planet of Semperia afterwards. An EMP wave disables both ships, leading them to crash in different locations. Okay. The bulk of the game is described as an open world Uncharted mixed with sci-fi elements. The majority of enemy combatants are AI-driven machines, but with a wide variety of types. We have melee, ranged, and even vehicle combat are in the game. The base of operations in the game is your crashed ship, which can be customized. As you find each member of your old crew, they will join you in the ship, with seamless interactions depending on the day and night cycle, very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2. In your search for Luis. So you have to gather your crewmates together, and then you have to find Luis, who is effectively somewhere on the planet. The gist of the plot is that Luis sent a message to all of the members of the five except Jordan, our protagonist, to meet on this planet. They were specifically instructed to come alone and not to mention this to the other members. Once three members of the crew besides Luis joins you, the game takes a hard turn. An underground dwelling race of aliens known as the Semperians kidnap Jordan's teammates. The ship with all of its decorations and customization is completely destroyed. So you lose everything effectively, right? The Semperians resemble humans with some notable differences, including the ability to sprout large insect legs that allow them to scale walls as well as night vision. With more of a survival horror shift towards the later parts of the game, I'm getting at, you make your way through the underground tunnels to try and save your crew. Eventually you reach where they are held, where it's revealed that Luis is preparing to execute them in front of a horde of angry Semperians. Jordan interrupts, begging to know why Luis is doing this. Luis explains the big twist of the game. The Semperians were once human who were teleported to the planet thousands of years ago as a side effect of the quantum experimentation needed to develop distant space faring technology. The quantum influence of their genetics rapidly advanced the stages of evolution. So humans are going to create ant or insect legs in the future, okay, to help them adapt to the Semperians' harsh environment. When Luis crashed on the planet, he found himself empathizing with the race, so he kind of like became buddies because he felt bad for them, promising to help support their desire to return to Earth. Okay, which is, okay, interesting. Now, the Semperian religion, founded by the heretic prophet, started generations upon generations, would suffer until a messiah arrived to lead the Semperians to their ancestral home, where they would reclaim the land and purge of its inhabitants. So the Semperians are really pissed off and they want to go back to Earth to kill everyone else because, revenge, right? The AI software and the battle machinery on the planet was constructed over thousands of years to assist in invading Earth. However, the technology needed for a ship to pierce Semperia's atmosphere without being disabled by its unique qualities could not be figured out. Jordan is forced to watch as each of her companions are shot in the head by Luis. She begs to know why is he doing this. Luis informs her that she was never meant to come here. It's why he didn't call her to come. He was using his former partner's presence on the planet as a means to an end. It's revealed that Luis informed the Galactic Pole that 4 of the 5 aces would be on Semperia. So the Galactic Pole is like the police Interpol of the space. And a fleet of police ships outfitted with EMP countering technology, so I guess they wanted to steal the ships and then go to Earth, arrive at the planet. Luis has an affection for Jordan, so he orders the Semperians to detain her while they fight the Galactic Pole and take over the ships. Jordan escapes, and then the final act has the player tear through a war zone between the two sides, ultimately resulting in Jordan's causing Luis down and killing him as he operates a huge tank. Luis' dying words are to ask Jordan to continue his work, that the Semperians deserve to see their home again, and kill everyone else in the process. The player has the choice to use the tanks to destroy the Semperian robots, leaving them defenseless to be slaughtered by the Galactic Pole, or destroy the Galactic Pole ships, and then of course but that doesn't make any sense, because if you destroy the ships, then they don't have a means to go to the planet anymore, right? Because that was the whole point. That was the whole point, guys. The whole point was to kind of kill the Galactic Pole, but not the ships, because they need the ships to go to Earth. So this doesn't make any freaking sense, but okay. After either choice is made, you find Luis's old ship and fly into space. The ending depending on which choice you made. So effectively, it doesn't matter what you choose. The Semperians cannot go to Earth, because you either kill the robots, which then kills the Semperians, or kill the Galactic Pole and the ships, which then basically means that the Semperians are trapped on the planet again, because they cannot use the EMP devices, because the EMP countering devices was from the Galactic Pole, right? Makes sense. So effectively, your choice doesn't matter. Like you being there or not being there doesn't make any difference effectively in terms of what's the outcome of the actual race. Fine, fair enough. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this is the plot, guys. This is so terrible that I believe it. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Obviously, we don't know. This is, again, take it with a pinch of salt. This could be true. This could be not true. We have no idea. But what we know for sure is that the game is getting a lot of attention right now, because people are not liking it at all. Like, I mean, obviously we see the trailer reactions right now, like 70+% of people have a dislike on the trailer, and the comments are clear. They want a character redesign because people are not happy. That's as simple as that, right? So guys, that's it for today's video. On this one, we'll see how things pan out, and then we'll see if this comes to truth. But for now, take it with a pinch of salt. But either way, the plot seems pretty basic, and I'm really disappointed that effectively the entire game is just on 2 planets. So it's gonna be on this planet and on this one, I guess, so 2 planets, and that's it. That's the entire game. So no exploration, no other civilizations, no like, you know, going to different places and doing trading and whatnot. Effectively, you are just going on a planet, you get stranded, you have to fight, and then you have to leave, and that's it. End of story. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, see you later in the next one.